In our Fire Danger Red report tonight, we're taking a look at the unique firefighting situation in Wolf Creek. Keeping the Wolf Creek Fire Protection District operational has been an ongoing issue. While response times have not drastically changed, other agencies are being stretched thin by having to step up. NBC5's Ethan McReynolds spoke to fire officials about the situation. He's live in studio with the details. Ethan.
Shelley, the Wolf Creek Rural Fire Protection District is currently on hiatus with no volunteers to operate the station. Its facility also has multiple issues. The president of the board says this is the worst he's ever seen the situation. Wolf Creek is relying on surrounding agencies Rural Metro and Glendale for fire protection due to a lack of staffing at their volunteer fire department.
Folks move away, they don't want to do the required training. It's a lot more of a commitment than some people are willing to do. So they've struggled to keep volunteers as it's been.
But the solution is not as simple as just finding people willing to do the work.
Well, we've got 6 volunteers right now, but what a lot of people don't understand is there's so much training involved in getting a volunteer up to speed. And if they are only allowed to, or only can handle 2 hours a week, it takes about a year to get somebody trained.
But Wolf Creek Rural Fire Protection District Board President Dave Clark says not only are volunteer numbers low, but their facility has had to shut down due to an oil spill in the winter, releasing contaminants.
Right now we're basically on hiatus because our building is uninhabitable. So until we get that resolved, we really can't be training or doing anything.
With the fire station out of commission, Rural Metro and the volunteer station in Glendale have stepped up to provide fire protection. Late last month, both agencies stopped a fire just before it reached the town's post office. Both agencies are being stretched thin, but are still able to respond about as fast as the Wolf Creek volunteers if they were operating.
Between Glendale and Rural Metro, we're doing everything we can to help. How long we can keep this up is going to be a challenge.
Glendale's Chief Roy Milburn said helping out puts a strain on their already small department of 10 volunteers. In Wolf Creek, where the residents are still paying for fire protection, there is no timeline for any change.
The people pay a lot of money for the fire protection, and us not being able to have a fire department is upsetting. And until we can find something better, we're kind of stuck in the situation we're at right now.
Clark said there was a board meeting this week. They are hopeful to be able to send a newsletter out to the community when they have more information on the status of the department. Live in studio, Ethan McReynolds, NBC5 News.